Hello, and welcome to Let's Make a List on KPCA LP 103.3 FM, online at kpca.fm. This show, my intro is kind of becoming the same as my Phil and Ariel's mixtape intro. Each week we choose a topic relating to movies, music, video games, or books. Sometimes comic books, maybe even.
You're getting optimistic now.
Yeah, very optimistic. Make lists and discuss our picks. And if you want to get involved, you can call in, but not today because this is pre-recorded today. So too bad. But you can tweet us at Phil and Ariel, and I can look at it after we record. So yeah, that intro is perfectly set up for pre-recording shows, but the show is usually live. Let's get started again. All right, so today I have two guests, one a returning guest and one a brand new guest, never been on any KPCA show at all. We have my two brothers, Kris.
Hi.
And Stu.
Hi.
All right, so we have both you guys here, and I knew you guys would be perfect guests for this topic because you guys are my brothers, and I was comfortable asking you to be on the show. All right, so here we go. Each week I try to bring up any news topics that I think are interesting related to this. I couldn't really find anything that I thought we should talk about. I
didn't look because I assumed you'd come up with something.
I was looking over the last few days, and related to pop culture stuff, I couldn't really find anything that I thought it was worth talking about.
That's good. We have three separate lists this time.
Yeah,
so.
sure. Anything you guys want to bring up that you want to discuss?
I didn't even think about it at all.
That's totally fine. All right. Let's just get going with our list. We have a list and we have other things to do, but important things to do. So I'll describe today's topic. Today we're going to talk about what? No, that's not right. Okay. We're talking about video games that have the most replay value. Value seems like a weird way to...
That's
is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to talk about video games that we think have good replay value. All right. But at first, before we start that, I just remembered something I want to ask you guys.
Okay.
What are the earliest video game memories you have? Video games in any...
I have a memory.
Okay.
Do you have one?
I have one too. So, okay. Next.
Same at the same time. I bet they're the same.
Rochambeau. Rochambeau. Oh, this is good radio. Rochambeau.
They got the same again.
I win. I'm going to remember right now the when we got the three of us got the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, I beat you. Mine's sooner.
Okay.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. at our grandma and grandpa's for Christmas.
Raise my hand.
You can. Yeah.
When I was thinking about this last night, I was going. I had that memory, and I'm like, we didn't. Why would I remember being there? I just thought I just remembered old memories, like grandma and grandpa's house. It was when they used to live different place.
It's like Belmar and Keys or whatever, right?
Yeah. And then I was going, that is an old memory, and getting Nintendo is an old memory. So I thought
they were the same.
Yeah.
Did we open it and play it there?
No, we did not play it there. We opened it there. We didn't open the box. We opened the gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely got it there.
Okay.
Well, my memory is earlier because it was from before we had Nintendo, and it was when your friend spent the night and brought his Nintendo with him.
Okay.
And that was the most magical thing that ever happened.
I can't remember what games.
I remember you guys playing not Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo at night, and I played a little bit.
Which one came out first, Nintendo or Super Nintendo?
I think it was called the Dolphin.
Okay.
And I remember we played a little bit that night, but your friend was over, so it wasn't really my place to just try to take over the Nintendo. But I remember I woke up early the next morning, and I was the only I woke up before our parents and went out and played. Oh, I need the name of it. Was it just called
Mario?
Runner? I think it was just called Runner.
Oh, the into the screen.
Yeah, it was a quasi 3D
thing,
and it was like you just ran. So it was like a platformer, but it really
I'm looking it up right now.
There really hasn't been a game quite like that. I mean, it kind of is a little bit like just the modern 3D platformer.
3D World Runner?
3D World Runner. That's exactly what it was. And I remember just playing that for just desperately trying to cram in as much playtime before other people woke up.
3D Battles of World Runner. I do not remember this at all.
So that's, I mean, I know that I have memories that I played other Nintendo games. Yeah.
I'm holding up so I can see it. I got thumbs up.
I definitely played other games. I definitely played other games before that.
I'm tangled.
But I can't remember what they were. I just remember that's the one that I remember from
I'm remembering now that we had, I think we had the Atari 2600 literally my whole life. So
but we don't have any, I don't have any specific memories.
Superman and Adventure, I both remember playing. Yeah, that's Adventure.
Yeah.
Duck Dragon. Duck Dragon, it point at it and dies in the neck.
That's what, but people know that that's a Duck Dragon, right? I think they even referenced it on Homestar Runner. I think they referenced it, like, that giant duck is going to get me.
Hey guys, sorry, I was looking away for a second, so I couldn't listen apparently. Are you guys talking about Superman? There's a duck in
No, we're talking about Adventure.
Oh, okay.
Adventure, the Atari game with a duck, and also there was the Atari game Superman.
I think we played that a few weeks ago for a minute.
Yes, that's true.
Didn't somebody beat it? Didn't
you
beat it?
No, I don't.
I think that's a beatable game. It's not easy, but I mean, some of those early games
maybe we just beat the first few castles, the first level-ish. I don't remember if that's the whole game or not.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That's weird. Mm-hmm. But that and Superman on the Atari, I remember playing before Nintendo.
But do you have... Because
I don't have specific memories. I absolutely have plenty of the kryptonite and stuff and not really knowing what was going on at all.
Okay, so that was probably before I got was it Fisher Price school bus game for the computer, for the PC?
Oh,
where you go, was it Fisher Price?
Yes, it was earlier than that.
And I can't remember, because I remember playing that, but I also remember getting the Super Nintendo at our grandparents' house. Not Super Nintendo, the Nintendo. So I don't know what was first.
I have one more thing really quick that I don't know if this even really... I don't know if this counts as a video game. It's probably not worth discussing, but the handheld things where...
Doesn't count.
The Game & Watch things.
Yeah, those count.
I don't know. Do they?
They count. They're totally video games.
But they're not
video. I think the video is the issue with that. But now that
virtual reality is
not
video.
Virtual reality
is not video.
Why not?
I'm kidding. Well, the Dance Dance Revolution's not video.
What about podcasts aren't video games?
Crap.
Are we done?
Yeah. What else is in the video game? Okay, so I think those count. Whenever people talk about
that's pushing it. That's pushing it.
It is pushing it, but
it takes the place of a video game. Because is a pinball machine a video game?
Ooh,
it's not.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I think that they aren't. They just fit in the same hole, as they say, and also that was probably after even maybe Super Nintendo when we really had those.
No.
Really?
No, because we played those. This is so not interesting. This list of detail I'm about to give right now. I remember I brought that with me.
Wait, which one? Game & Watch. It's like one game.
You're talking about
so they're also
the Donkey Kong the green one.
I had a green one. You had the gold one.
I had the brown one that opened up.
Almost just swore at you.
I had Ghostbusters and Street Fighter.
And then also you had X-Men.
I said so.
But
Phil,
you
had X-Men
those were those Tiger.
You had the Tiger X-Men one, which wasn't a Game & Watch, but it was the same deal.
That's Superman.
And you had Star Trek, Phil. Come on, get your act together.
I do not remember that.
I do now.
Star Trek was the best one. That was great.
Mine?
Yeah, and it was great. It was yours because if it was Chris's, I would not have played it as much as I did. But I remember bringing my Donkey Kong Jr. Game & Watch to Grandma and Grandpa's house on Christmas when we got the Nintendo.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Good job.
Those were earlier.
So NES I think came out in '85. I think. And we probably didn't get to
1985?
Yeah.
That's like when you came out.
We probably didn't get it to 1990 or something
No,
like that, right?
I think that you might be 5. It would feel like 5 years to us now, But I think that huge desert of time when we were like, how are we the only people in the universe without Nintendo? I think that might have been like 6 months.
But I feel like because I remember getting it and
he was
born in 85.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking when it came out, until probably like 5 years ago, I thought we got it like the year it came out.
So, okay, I was about to get into something that I think we can figure out relatively close to when...
Okay.
You guys talk for a second. I need to check a date on something, and I might... But I can't give it away because it'll get into my list a little bit. But you guys talk for a second.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm the host, right?
Phil, your shirt is like a video game. It's like Donkey Kong
with Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
we've already mentioned both.
I didn't say you guys had to stop talking about what we were talking about.
I don't know what else I have to add.
I can't remember when we got. I don't remember even how we got Super Nintendo.
I feel like Super Nintendo. I remember getting on Christmas, and then we got it at I think the grandparents' house, and then we came home, and Aladdin was then there under the tree.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds
So wait,
familiar.
are you talking about Super Nintendo?
Now we are.
So, by the way...
We were talking about Nintendo earlier.
We didn't have
Stuart,
Aladdin.
you were gone. We changed the subject.
We didn't have Aladdin under our tree. We had the VHS promotional video for Aladdin under our tree, I'm pretty sure.
That's weird.
Maybe it was both. Maybe it was both. Somebody...
I think
I do remember...
it came with the promotional video. Maybe
forgot about that.
No, the promotional video was because someone else in our family, I think it was our Aunt Mora. Are we supposed to say names? Am I?
You're talking about Santa Claus, right?
Okay. I think someone else in our family
I think that
knew that we were getting a Super Nintendo, was at the store, and someone was handing out free copies of Aladdin for Super Nintendo. She was like, my nephews are getting Super Nintendo, so I'll grab this for them and give it to them for Christmas. So it was like, here you go, Aladdin for Super Nintendo. VHS promotional video.
Sweet.
It was so sad.
But didn't we...
But we did, I do think that I remember not being devastated by that, which makes me think we must have gotten Aladdin at the same time.
Right, yeah.
What do you think the odds are?
Aladdin came out in 1993.
What do you think the odds are and more calling in right now to tell us?
Just coincidentally.
Wait, Lion came out in 93?
Lion came out in 93, that's right.
Aladdin came out in 93?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got it.
I think
around there.
I think 90 for regular Nintendo might be realistic then. Ooh, wait. When did we move to this is
we're just getting into trying to remember our childhood.
Right.
This is not working anymore. We didn't move on. Next topic.
We're
both
guys.
the hosts now.
That was good though. Thank you for making it so we have a good segue. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I was thinking transition. All right, let's go to the list. We have 45 minutes, and I have other stuff I really need to talk about after. Does that mean we've already
talked for 15?
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 honorable mentions.
Remember the song? The song at the beginning was like close to 30 seconds, I think.
Do should I say my honorable mentions?
No, we're just at the end.
Leftovers go.
We don't know how much. We're
gonna
kind of go until we feel like we've used up a good amount of time. I still haven't figured out exactly.
Are you gonna edit this out right now? No. What you're saying?
No, this is great.
Okay. The thing where you're saying we're just gonna go until we're done.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is
Oh my god. Okay. Can I say mine first?
You one of yours first. We're going one at a time.
I wrote the numbers backwards so I could start from the top, but then I wrote them in the wrong order.
How many do you have? 5?
I have 5, and then I have a couple.
Well, I think we'll do 5, and we'll probably talk about each one a little bit less than
we've talked about our Aladdin VHS.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I say so?
You can go first.
So this is video games with the most replay value.
Yep.
My number 5 is Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil, that is the one. Is that on GameCube?
It's the only Resident Evil that I've played the heck out of. I have it on GameCube. It was like a big, like, not a reboot at all, but a revamp of their combat system and everything. Uh-huh. And I never really played the first ones that much because they just seemed boring.
Too scared.
So the reasons, I think it's just a great game. It's scary and the combat is really cool. The big things it has for me are that you can buy new guns and you can upgrade your guns, which is huge for me. After you beat the game, there's a special like arcade mode basically where you play all these little mini maps and just try to get high scores, and you unlock extra characters. And then after you beat the game, you get to start from the beginning, but with some of your upgrades or something. Yeah. There's extra stuff that you can unlock. There's also a whole bunch of like awards you can, like trophies you can find, which usually I'm not into that kind of stuff, but the game was so much fun that I really liked trying to get all those trophies. The main reason this got on my list, though, aside from that, is because I distinctly remember the first time I beat the game, I beat it. I didn't put the controller down. It showed me the credits, went to the main menu, and I said, start game. I just started it over again as soon as I beat it.
And this is, we have to note that you do not play.
Yeah, I'm not
you're
that
not
much of a gamer.
You don't get stuck in it so.
Yeah. I think you used to, 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah, when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one I remember it stuck out as one that, Stuart actually wants to play this game.
It was really immersive too. I didn't just like the gameplay. I really liked.
You also yelled at it a lot.
I yelled at it a lot. I really liked the vibe of it. And another huge thing it had, which is big for me, is it had home bases basically, where after you got through a big section of the game, you get into this area where the music would get way more relaxing, and there'd be a store, there'd be a place for target practice, there'd be a storage bin. I think I might be making that up.
There's a game, Metro. Have either of you played that?
Metroid, yeah.
Metro,
Super Metroid.
Metro has that where it has levels, and then you go back to a base, and it's kind of relaxed, and you can go to a shop and target practice. Yeah. Is that the one, the Resident Evil, where it has the guy with the chainsaw? That's terrifying.
That just if you let him get too close to you, he just cuts off your head and it's instant death.
Okay. All right.
I remember I was taking a big psychology class at the time where I was it was there were 250 people in the room, and while the teacher was lecturing, I was making notes of my plan for how to do better at the arcade mode. I actually was drawing out little drawings of the maps and going, okay, I'm going to start here. Then I think there's a little treasure chest here, and then this is where the chainsaw guy is. Yeah.
Do you remember what grade you got in that class?
I got I don't know.
Okay.
I got either an A or a B.
Nice. I think Resident Evil 5 is the one that I played a bunch on 360.
And that was just because it was cooperative, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun. All right, cool.
You never beat it.
Did I not?
You guys haven't beat
I
it
have
yet?
I have something to say, but I'm going to wait until we get further into the list.
Okay. Chris, what do you got?
I picked The Sims 3, which neither of you guys have played it.
No, I played it.
Here's the thing.
I played a good
I'm not
chunk.
saying let's name this game of the decade or anything. I'm saying I've noticed making my list, games where you can just start playing and you don't have a goal and you can still play are high up on my list of this. And Sims 3 is the Sims game I've played, and you sit there and play it till you don't want to play it anymore.
I played a lot. It's funny. Once I started to play where I didn't care about how well I did, and if my guys succeeded in life, it was a lot more fun then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now that since I made our family in Sims 3, it's actually hampering my play because I'm actually I go they're getting older.
Do you ever?
It's going to be uncomfortable pretty soon.
Do you ever revert to an old save point because you didn't like the way it went?
No. Tempted.
To me, that game, I've only played the tiniest little bit of a Sims offshoot. It wasn't even Sims proper.
It was Sims or Sims 2 on
I think it might have been Sims Urban Adventure or something stupid
played
like that.
Theme Park a lot.
But to me, that games is just the grind with no payoff.
No, I
totally
completely get that too.
I like building things and seeing how the people react to it. It's kind of like with cats where you build a fort and you get to just wait and see if they do something with it.
Yeah, exactly that. Phil.
My number 5, which I just noticed I wrote on my list twice, but it's still number 5.
Oh my god,
that's
so you made a top
serious
4?
Replay value.
No, I have more than 5 on my list.
Oh, okay.
This is a good list. Tetris.
Oh wait, 5. No, I think.
First disqualification.
No, we're doing 5. We're gonna have multiple mentions. Multiple honorable.
Okay.
mentions.
So you're not okay.
Like the other weeks, I just didn't put mine in order for some reason. I don't know why. I like to put things in order.
It's weird that you
well, because I didn't know how much time. But I'll just
Will you let me speak? For the sake of moving things along, this is a good. We can talk about this and my number 4 at the same time because my number.
Can I put my number 3 in this conversation as well?
Sure.
But yeah,
well, mine's on my list twice, so I'm going to add my number 1 to this also.
Oh my god. So my number 2. But
wait, you said number 4.
Number 4. I remember at the beginning I said I labeled these
2.
wrong. Look, this is number 5. This is number 4.
Okay.
This is number 3.
Stu.
Yeah, I get it. So for each one on my list, I wrote, except for Resident Evil, which I didn't do this with, but I wrote like this is the one on my list, not this one, because there was always something else I was comparing it to. I edit that part out. So my number 4 is Luminous for the PSP.
That is not Tetris.
No,
but I have Luminous, not
no.
Tetris.
Yeah, no, that's
so.
I don't remember what Luminous is. Is it like Tetris?
So is your number whatever?
My
Tetris?
number 3 is Tetris.
So Tetris was like I had that at number 4 for a long time. Luminous is the gameplay is less tight than Tetris. Yeah. It's a similar idea to Tetris, except you're trying to match colors instead of fitting shapes together. It's just a different game, but it's the same idea where blocks are falling from the sky and you have to line them up. But Luminous has really cool music. The big differences are Luminous is really based on the colors changing as you get further and really cool music. No, that's a picture of like a cybernetic panther or something.
I searched Luminous and that's what popped up.
But
it's not spelled.
Another difference is how long do you guys think the average game of Tetris goes? No, that's not it.
Okay.
That's good.
Less than Luminous. Luminous can last like weeks, right?
Give me. But, yeah. Like what do you think?
Tetris?
Yeah.
8
5
minutes?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm not very good.
I think half an hour if you start slow, it's possible. The game of Luminous could take you like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's really relaxing and really if you play it with headphones on, it's so for me, Tetris is a better game because it's just tighter and it's more skill based and more action packed. But Luminous, and when it comes down to replay, by the way, you might pronounce it like Luminos or Luminos.
Yeah,
or
no one knows. It's impossible.
By the way, this is not a complaint. I just think it's funny that we're on my pick right now.
Yeah, I know.
And it became a Luminous.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
No, it's fine. That was not.
Okay, Phil.
I don't have much to say about Tetris.
Tetris instead.
I don't have much to say about it at all. It's fun.
I have played Tetris a lot.
Yeah,
and I
played on multiple platforms.
Play yeah.
And I don't really have anything else to say. So
it was good
Luminous.
that you had some.
That's I said everything about Luminous.
Okay, so that was my number 5. I'm covering my face. All right, Stuart, your turn, right?
No, I just did it. Number 4.
Oh, sorry.
Luminous.
So then I'm going to do my number 4, which is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Because I haven't gotten sick of... I have gotten sick of it a couple times, but it's another one of those. You start it up, and you can either do missions and stuff, or just go exploring.
So I'm tempted to get that for Xbox One. I have a 360, but the thing is...
You might have already done your time in it.
I every once in a while I want to play it more, but the 360, mine makes so much noise. The fan does and everything when I play it. And if it was on Xbox One, I think I'd get back into it a lot. So, but I don't know.
Now,
it's really fun.
I disqualified this game.
Do
you want to know why?
Yes.
Because I liked it, so it's no longer cool.
No.
Oh.
I disqualified this game because I don't think that I replay this game. I think I just play it.
Wait, do you just have one character? Have you?
I mean, I have restarted it, but I've never latched onto my restarts are always I lose interest and I go back to my main guy. So I actually don't think that replaying it. There's a little. Yes, you can make new decisions.
Well, no, but it's like every
time
you play it, you're playing it again.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's true.
No, I think Stuart brings up an interesting semantic point that totally disqualifies Sims 3.
It's true.
Well, like in Tetris, is it?
But
Is it every time you play?
Yes, you're replaying it because you're saying new game. And
I
you're
can figure out
starting
whether
over.
any of mine. Tetris works.
Tetris
None of the rest
works.
of mine do.
Tetris definitely works.
But when you go to the store, you're revisiting the store every time you go to the store.
No.
So
it's every time you go play the game, you're replaying
So every
the game.
time you jump
you're
in Mario, you're re-jumping. So I think that, now I'm not just saying it's disqualified on a technicality. I'm saying I think that repeating the same mission is not especially fun in that game. I think I'm like, I have to do this again.
Even if you do it in a different way, like if you use magic instead of swords.
So
that's what I was
I think that is a good point, that if you have a guy who's a battle-based guy and then you play it again as a magic-based guy, that could be really fun. But for me, it ends up not being fun. Okay. I go like, I already did this before a different way, and I just feel like I'm doing it over again.
For me, that didn't happen with Skyrim, but let's see. I think I actually I've put 377 hours into Skyrim, which people who are listening that actually no one that played Skyrim a lot are going like, oh, you played through it once, but for me, I think that's the most playtime I have on Steam, and that means I kept going and back and playing it. Part of this show is
replaying it.
Yes, exactly. Phil says, "Hey, here's the topic. You aren't allowed to discuss.
Interpret it however you want.
Yeah, don't try to. So I'm noticing that Stu and I made different types of lists.
I'm obviously not. I was ready for that. Like I was assuming this would happen. I'm not saying that I think you made your list wrong.
Right. That's why it didn't make your list.
For me, I get a very different sort of feeling out of replaying versus games that I want to keep playing.
I get that.
And usually the games that I want to keep playing make me feel bad because I feel like they're sucking my life away.
Like World of Warcraft?
Yes.
Okay.
Games that I want to replay usually is a more positive.
That's I'm curious to see a good distinction.
Wait, Stuart, don't say anything yet. Chris, do you think one of the Diablo games is going to be in Stuart's list now? Now that we have that interpretation of replaying and
yes.
keep playing? You think so?
I think the second one is.
All right.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. We should probably go a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
But I don't know. It's not a big deal. It's just a exciting.
Do you think we should go 20% faster?
So it's your turn now.
No, Stuart went first.
Now it's your number 3.
Oh yeah, that was your number 3.
Yeah,
I keep thinking Stuart's.
Remember, I'm the host today.
That was my number 4.
Oh yeah,
that was your number 4.
Yeah, but I already did my number 3.
Oh man.
So wait, I'm on my number 4 then.
No, yeah, you do your number 4.
Okay.
Remember, go 20% faster though.
Yeah. The GTA games, but I don't know which one to choose between 4 and 5 because I kind of feel like they're the same ones, just kind of extension of the other.
I've enjoyed playing 5 more, so you should probably pick that one.
Probably, I've enjoyed 5 more.
Although
too.
I haven't actually, I've only played that when
5.
you were in the room, so I've barely played
5.
it
Well, when I'm playing through the single player by myself or with someone else there, but it's really fun no matter what. After I beat it, it's really fun when someone else is in the room, kind of watching you play. But after I beat all the missions, then playing by myself isn't nearly as fun. But when there's someone else there, then I think it has great replay value.
So it doesn't really sound like replay value to me.
It's the missions, the goals aren't, the replay isn't great,
right.
But the gameplay itself is infinitely replay-y.
Yep, I agree with that.
I think it's like Skyrim.
I think maybe
I think
that probably should have been number 5, and Tetris should have been number 4 for me. But whatever. Luminous is number 1. We agreed, right?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think GTA had to show up on this list somewhere.
Yep. You guys both have it number 1.
My number 3 is going to surprise you guys.
Okay, let me guess. Theme park.
Tetris.
Luminous.
You guys are great. The first Far Cry game.
Oh.
I haven't played it.
I didn't like the other Far Cry games. I mean, I guess I'm trying to play through 3 or whatever, but I think I've put like a total 45 minutes into it.
And you're
something.
like, done.
The first Far Cry, you play on the computer?
Yeah. And part of it was because I just got a new PC and that actually ran on it and it was exciting. But that one, I really loved. It really was fun for me to play the same level because you 10 could do times it in a row,
Okay.
and just do a totally different approach.
Well, if you're doing different than approach, are you replaying it or you keep playing it differently?
I didn't jump at all ever, so I wasn't re-jumping.
Okay.
Was there no jumping in that?
No, I
game?
jumped all the
time. Okay, yeah, I guess. So it was just to make a point.
But I think the first level, before I moved on to the second level, I think I beat the first level 20 times.
Yeah.
I just kept replaying it because kept going. I don't even remember if you kept your ammo from level to level. So I don't know if I was trying to get like an edge up on the second level or not. But I just was like, I'm going to do that again. But let me try
I'm not done
way.
With that one.
I just have a game I want to add to my list.
It just was so cool looking, and I've never played a game that's had better open world levels.
Yeah. That's a good point. I actually thought of that game, but I literally have never beat it. I've just played the first few levels over and over again, so that's good replay value. But
the last level sucks.
Okay, phew, dodged a bullet.
The last level just turns into Doom 2. You just shoot rockets at giant monsters.
Oh yeah,
forever.
okay.
Sounds kind of fun. Less jumping though, probably, right?
Was
Far Cry the first
I don't
jumping
think you can
simulator?
jump in Doom 2.
No, less jumping than earlier in Far Cry. Chris, what's your next?
Tetris. You're number 2?
Oh, wait, you mean my number 3? I think it might be number 3. I'm going to say...
I don't think it should be, but okay.
Again, 2 games combined, because I don't remember which one. They feel like the same. Tony Hawk 3 and 4. The Tony Hawk games, I think they're all good. 3 and 4 when I feel like they were at their peak. And those are games that I can play pretty much nonstop. I realize that if you guys don't have anything to say about the games, I don't really either.
No, Tony Hawk. We have stuff to say about Tony Hawk.
Oh, yeah. But
I'm noticing how yours and my list are... I'm just going to keep playing the game as opposed to wanting to redo parts.
Now, Tony Hawk...
I think I picked...
No, Tony Hawk I'd like to redo
Tony Hawk,
parts.
he might be okay. It might... Tony Hawk is on the fence with my
No, Tony Hawk
definition.
I redo things.
Because he redoes levels...
I can't really. I never played it that much, so
it's a little on the edge because
what? Whoa! No, because you're trying to outscore yourself.
Yeah, so that's not. Yeah, so that kind of works. That kind of works.
Kind of the same as Tetris and stuff.
Yeah.
No, Tony Hawk games. I definitely considered them for these. Yeah. They didn't even make it into my honorable mentions.
Oh. I want there to be another one now. The last one I'm scared to play because everyone says it's bad.
So bad.
But
is that the one where you have to stand up when you play?
No, that's Tony Hawk Ride, I think. Is that what it is? I don't remember.
Tilt?
I didn't play that. Lean?
Hang 10?
Pushing.
Skateboard pushing.
Pushing boards.
Yeah, pushing boards.
Skate Bros.
Skate Pros, pushing boards
20%
is my number
faster.
3. All right. All right, Stuart?
Number 2?
I think.
That's what, yeah.
Well, number 2 is an obvious one.
Luminous.
Not Aladdin for Super Nintendo, even though I considered it.
It's Aladdin for Genesis.
No, that one looked like a cartoon, which I liked.
Most people agree that Aladdin for Genesis was the better of the two. I like the Super Nintendo one more.
Super Nintendo,
but I don't know if that's just because that's
great.
what we.
Yeah.
And that one was one that I feel like I can't count because the reason why I like Aladdin so much is because it was the first it was one of the first Super Nintendo games we had.
Yeah.
And it was just the graphics were great.
Yep.
And it was just so new.
Oh, people
and cool.
like the Genesis one because you have a sword. That might be why.
But it's Super Mario World.
Okay.
Because it is fun to replay. You want to try to collect all the Yoshi's coins. You want to try to find all the secrets in the levels. So you play levels over and over again to find those 2 extra things. It's super long, so even if you play it a bunch, it has so many levels that you're not gonna get bored of them all.
It's the first, and it's like it beats 3 because there's a permanence of you want to keep playing games to do better at them instead of just.
Well, Super Mario World was the first one where you could save it and turn off the game and come back to it. Right?
I think so. Yeah. And then also just I think that is the Mario game with the tightest controls.
Yeah.
Mario 3 is probably the same, but you just feel like you have such control over the character.
I think we're talking about Mario, so my number 2
So
is...
for those of us just joining us, we're talking about Mario.
my number 2 is Mario games. But I picked Mario Kart 64 as my option.
You are making me sick right now. You pick the blanket Mario games, and then racing game is the one that wins?
Yes.
No, because Mario Brothers 2 and Mario Kart 64 are completely different things.
Yeah,
I did consider each of those two Mario World and Mario Kart as separate things I was considering putting on my list.
I'm going to change it to some Mario games.
No, okay.
Not including Mario 2.
No, Phil.
Wait. You jump into Mario. They're both jumping. We're talking about
you can jump in Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, that's my thing.
I think I just
That's why I
distorted.
put it.
I think we all did.
What did we do?
We distorted. We yelled at you too hard.
Oh, it's fine. No, yeah, mine is I kind of on your side, but it was too tough for me to decide.
So are you saying...
I didn't want a bunch of Mario games on my list. So I'm saying Mario games, but then if I have to choose my favorite that with the most replay value, I know Mario Kart 64.
So okay,
because Mario Kart 64.
So are you saying that
Mario Kart 64 asterisks all other Mario games?
Are you saying that you like
Phil, you mimed parentheses and said asterisk.
No, he said asterisks.
Okay.
Do you think
it's all the same?
Are you saying that the original Mario Kart, the original Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers 3, Mario World, Mario Land, Luigi's Mansion,
I haven't played that.
Paper Mario 2,
I haven't played those.
Mario Paint, you like all of these more than Tony Hawk and GTA?
No.
Oh, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Did you not hear about the asterisks? All right, so there's all Mario games, quotation marks, and then number 1 on that, which is number 2 overall, Mario Kart 64. All right, let's just say Mario Kart 64 right now.
Oh yeah,
but okay, no, that was one where I played the 3DS Mario I have has I think some of those maps, and whenever I can just play, I like those maps a lot.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be on your list, but I didn't think you'd include it under Mario games.
Super Mario games.
Oh, you didn't say that.
All the best.
Yeah. I didn't write Super Mario.
Okay, so we're on Stuart's picking.
I just said I said my number 2.
That was my number 2 also.
Okay. My number 2 is Stu, you're going to go, I respect your opinion, but I think your list is broken. Sid Meier's Civilization 5.
Oh.
No, wait, how is that a bad choice?
Is that the one that
we
play?
Is actually, yeah, that's been, you can replay that a lot.
Yeah, probably.
And
wait, it's number 2 on your list?
Yeah.
You like the game so much more than I do.
If that bothers you, my number 1's going to bother you.
I think I know what his number 1 is.
This one actually, the replay thing, I don't know. Like, I guess I think you are replaying that, because when you play Monopoly, you replay Monopoly.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like a board game. And it's a different experience. That's one of the good things about Civilization's like a board game.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like they take the board game Risk and then they animated it and put it on your video game.
And then it's a randomized map.
Well, and it's like Axis and Allies and all of those games. There's a bunch of games like that, and then Civilization.
I don't want to get too political.
Civilization 5 just takes it beyond what anyone could ever keep track of on a board game, but it's the exact same idea.
Yeah.
And I do think. Yeah, I think because you replay Monopoly and it's a different experience each time.
Civilization 5.
Replay Civilization 5.
That's an honorable mention. That's an honorable mention.
And there's no jumping.
Yeah,
you're right. That's true.
So
you jump ahead. You jump ahead in time. Jump ahead in time.
No, you just move along ahead in time.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I just I pled that game.
No, my objection to that is purely just I don't think
you just don't like that game as much.
Number 2.
Yeah. I was looking at my Steam play times, and the only ones I actually have that are on Steam are Elder Scrolls and that. 232 hours of Civilization 5 is not bad.
I don't know.
I like playing that a lot.
We'll look it up real quick while I'm on here. All right.
Isn't it your turn?
No, I just did.
Oh, yeah, okay.
2. I think we're on Stuart's 1.
My number 1?
Yeah.
Should I do my honorable mentions first?
No.
Ooh, what do you
think? I think that's a good idea.
But let's be quick. Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Guys, we don't have time.
My honorable mentions are, I have 2. I have Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Me too.
Because I think it's really great, and you get to level up, and because it has a built-in replay thing with the castle flipping upside down halfway through, spoiler alert, it's like even though that's still you're just playing through the game, it's like they go, hey, look, you get to replay everything, but it's different.
Yeah.
So it's like replay is just, and you have to backtrack and all this stuff.
I was actually reading about that game like 3 days ago. I kind of want to play it.
I
think I might recommend it.
The reason why it doesn't actually make the list is one, because it's just not as good as the other ones on my list. It's just not as much fun. And I think years and years and years would have to go by before I'd actually want to replay the game.
I actually, trying to get an emulator to work on my computer, just had ripped my PlayStation disc for that game, and like just to make sure it worked, started playing it and kept playing it.
Yeah,
so that's what made me.
But it's been years and years and years and years.
That's true. That's true.
Real quick, how many hours did you say you played Civilization 5?
232 or something?
I played 429.
Yeah.
My guess is I'm probably at like 60.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
All right, cool. Honorable mentions more.
Oh, and then Sonic the Hedgehog. Because for me,
that's a fun game.
I don't really want to keep replaying it because the controls are just too weird. But it has everything that like a game that with replay, because it's like try to collect all the rings, try to collect all the gems, try to get faster and faster and faster.
I just think it gets like at one point I just think it gets too difficult for me, and then I lose interest before I get good.
I am agreeing with you. I don't think it's actually that much fun for me, but I think it does a lot of things right for replaying.
The Symphony of the Night was my
honorable mention. Call of Duty World at War Nazi Zombies, because multiplayer that is probably the number one, but we don't do it multiplayer all the time because we all live in different places.
Does it sound cool if I go like this?
Yeah, it sounds like you're on the radio.
Yeah.
Just for the honorable mentions, I'm gonna keep doing this.
We have more.
Are we done?
You just had one? I thought you said you had like 17 honorable mentions.
Trials.
You have all the Mario games.
Trials. And Trials HD and Trials Fusion.
Charles
Fusion.
Those
Can that be my radio
Those
name?
are the ones I want to mention.
Fusion.
Yep.
What other smooth jazz?
What other honorable mentions do you have, Stu?
That's all I got, just two.
Really?
Should we do our number ones?
Number one, Stu, what's your number one?
My number one is not World of Warcraft.
I'm going to say it as you say it.
My number one choice.
Diablo 2.
It's Diablo 2.
Hey!
We did it!
You like him? Do you think it's a better game than Diablo and Diablo 3?
Dalbo. I think it's a better game than Dalbo 1 or Dalbo 2. I mean, Dalbo 3 or Dalbo 4. Diablo 3, I got pulled into just earlier this year, but now I'm done with it, I think. And yeah, I think I would replay it because I would just start over with the same character and with different characters. And you would replay the same place over and over and over and over and over and over again to level up and to collect gear. And you would replay with a new class, and that would make it different. You'd replay with the same class, but just like work on a different skill tree.
I think that one you'd literally just play through the whole game multiple times, and it doesn't feel like you're playing it again as much as I'm continuing.
Yeah.
This is how you keep playing.
But when you beat it once, can you play it again with the same character?
Oh yeah.
You can play the same missions and stuff?
Constantly. Yeah, you would do that. I would probably did that 500 times.
Oh, okay.
That isn't on my list only because I have no interest in playing it anymore.
You can't jump in that game, can you?
If you're a barbarian, you can.
Really?
Yeah, barbarian can jump.
Okay, so it counts.
I think they might call it leap, though.
Oh, so it has good re-leap value?
It does have good re-leap value.
Because the list we're doing is re-jump value.
But I wouldn't really make a leaping barb. I would do a whirlwind barb.
Okay. Barb is short for barbarian?
Is this the trivia section of the show?
No, we'll get to that.
Okay.
All right. That's a good choice. Chris and I both assumed it.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick. What 3 classes did I develop the most in Diablo 2?
Barbarian, Wizard, and Longswordsman.
Okay, so only one of those is in the game. And you got it right. Barbarian.
Archer.
Barbarian is one of them.
Archer.
Barbarian. I got a very close to max level Barbarian, but it was just super boring because he would just whirlwind everywhere, and it just like was fine, but you didn't even feel like you were. It was just like you were erasing something in Microsoft Paint, is what it felt like.
Yeah. I can't remember the names.
I had a druid,
Oh.
a werewolf druid,
Oh.
or a lycanthrope druid.
Oh.
And I had a necromancer. The necromancer was
that's
probably
what
the
I was
biggest
trying to
one.
think of.
Necromancer, I just had a giant undead
Okay.
army following me
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay.
My number one is Rock Band 3 because I keep playing it.
Yeah.
And it's the same songs,
Yeah.
just trying to get a slightly better
I
score
considered
over
that
and
one.
over
Do
and
you
over.
almost always do drums?
Yeah. And I mean, the only reason I do other things is to try to unlock stuff. Just to get more of the percentage done.
I like that game a lot. The only one of the reasons it's not on my list is because I physically get tired playing it. And then like when I singing I think is the most fun for me, but then my asthma gets bad. And the other ones I just
It's
get
like our
tired.
true rock star.
But yeah, that one like since do we get Rock Band 1 at some we got Rock I can't remember which
I think
one
we have all
actually-
three.
I think we do too. And I've
Well, the
played
first
like,
three.
Right?
I've played like
What?
Oh yeah, and a couple and Beatles and stuff. But
Yeah.
I've literally played that
Lego.
game barring vacations once a week at least since we got the first
That's
one.
pretty
I think.
good. Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you guys want to guess number one is?
I know what it
You guys have 12 minutes to think about it.
All the GTA games, but mostly the Tony Hawk games with Mario Duck Hunt.
You've just talked about no Duck Hunt. no Duck Hunt.
I know what it is.
Minesweeper.
Ghostbusters.
No,
I think it is Age of Mythology.
it is Age of Mythology.
Oh, yeah.
I've probably put in a few thousand hours.
Yeah, you just kind of like have that on, and
I
while you're
haven't
like
done it in a
doing
while, but yeah,
stuff.
Yeah,
you just
it's
play that game
Do
all
you
super
still play
comforting.
it? Have you played it in the last 6 months?
yes,
Oh, so you continue to play it.
yeah.
Why can't we play that online? Is there just no way to do it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'll look into it
Um,
since I don't want to play it.
Thank you, Chris. That's one where I can just build. It's kind of like people listening. It's kind of like Warcraft. I can just build a wall around my entire island and put it right up with the water. And for some reason, they won't attack the walls if it's right up against the water. And then I just let things build for a really long time, and I can go to sleep. And wake up in the morning, see how things are going, and then I decide to attack. And it takes a long time to really go through it, and it's very fun. I think that's my number one.
I should point out that our list is so probably different from like any kind of objective measure of the same,
Right.
because like we don't play any of the games that probably people play the most, like the League of Legends and Dota and
Counter-Strike.
and all that stuff.
Counter-Strike is so old.
It's still it's still going strong.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy how, and it's like we just never got into those. So hopefully none of our relatives listening to this will go like, hey, what about
I think our cousin John played Counter-Strike.
PlayerUnknown's
I think.
I played
Battlegrounds?
Counter-Strike
I want to play.
for a
I
little
want to
bit,
play
but I just was
Battleground.
never good at it.
Battleground. PlayerUnknown Battleground. I think it looks fun. Comes out on Xbox later.
Okay,
All right. What number ones? We got them all.
we got
did
them
it.
all. We
Nice.
did it.
I'm looking something up really quickly.
All right. This is. I have an option. This is going to be quick, and then the thing is, you're going to go back and forth. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll explain in a second. And so go back and forth. You don't have much time to think. And the first person, when you get one wrong, then we're done.
Okay,
This
We just end the show.
The games. I have the list of games on the SNES Classic.
oh yeah. Okay.
Back and forth naming one, and then if someone names one's not on it, then we're done.
Okay, I have not looked at this list.
All
so
right,
I don't
Stuart,
know.
are you listening?
Yeah, but I should have listened more.
We're gonna go back and forth. You guys have to guess what games are on the SNES Classic that just came out recently.
Do you know what that is?
Oh.
They put out a little mini console that has Super Nintendo games, and it just like it's
Okay,
a
like I
simple,
think I have a Genesis one of those.
yeah, that kind of
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
I have a Genesis one also. All right, you guys ready? Who goes first? Someone start.
Me?
Yeah, either one.
Super Mario Brothers.
Wait. Wait, this is Super NES, so you mean
Oh no, I said Super Mario World.
correct.
Okay, good.
My turn?
Yes.
Obviously, Super Metroid.
Super Metroid, yes.
How about Mario Kart?
Super Mario Kart, yes.
Well, obviously, Super DuckTales. No, that's not actually my answer. I'm going to say Super Tetris.
Super Tetris? You guys are done. I'll go real quick.
Is there such thing as Super Tetris?
I don't know.
It sounds like there's probably something
I don't
called
know.
that.
Let me go through. There's Star Fox 1 and 2.
Oh.
2, which I think was unreleased.
Well,
Super
so
Tetris.
New Super Nintendo games on this?
I think it's the only one, I think.
Okay.
Super Tetris.
You're the loser.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. F-Zero. Super Metroid, you already said. Street Fighter 2.
Swearing.
Super Punch-Out. Super Castlevania 4. Donkey Kong Country. Mega Man X. Kirby Superstar. Final Fantasy. And I have the number. I don't know which one it is. Kirby's Dream House. I've on my list Final Fantasy, then hashtag. Kirby's Dream Course. Super Mario World 2. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Contra 3 The Alien Wars.
That's a good one.
Secret of Mana. Earthbound. Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
I don't really want this thing.
There's some fun ones.
I know they're fun games, but
that's all. There's only like 20 games.
I know it's a
Right.
weird little thing.
But I think you can still put cartridges in it, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just a box with some holes in it,
okay.
but I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know.
Okay.
Nintendo's weird with their old stuff.
You guys ready to switch gears?
Yeah, I have some trivia.
Okay. We'll do this. We're going to switch to music because this show is all inclusive.
I'm not prepared for this.
I have video game trivia. It's okay.
Do you want to do that first?
Yeah, but I can sing it if you want.
I don't know if you do trivia the same, but okay. I'm ready.
Phil, this one's just for you.
All right. Should I turn down your mic?
Am I too loud? No, I'm not actually going to sing.
Oh, okay, cool.
The playable characters in Diablo 1.
Yeah.
What are their names or call signs or whatever in Diablo 2?
I have no idea. Frank, Ocean Dweller.
I thought this was
John C.
trivia. It's
Reilly.
just Stuart wants to talk about Diablo.
And-
Chris, do you know?
No. And you've told me before.
Did you look it up and do you know it?
I knew it, but I had to double check.
Okay. You can tell us real
The
quick.
warrior is the Dark Wanderer.
Oh,
He's like kind of the main bad guy in Diablo 2.
okay.
The rogue, the Blood Raven.
Ah,
She's the rogue
Blood Raven.
and that you kill.
Cool. Are we almost
And then
done?
the sorcerer is the summoner.
Oh,
The sea is silent in Sorcerer.
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, sorcerer.
All right. I'm going to... Whoever gets more wins.
Oh.
You guys can chime in by saying, I hope I get more, I hope I win. That's how you... Okay? I'm going to say the name of a musician's autobiography or memoirs, and you have to guess who the musician is.
Okay, wait. Are we saying go me, ding, 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 or are we just saying the thing?
Whatever you prefer.
That seems unfair. But okay.
All right. Cash.
Go ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Yes. Keep track of your own score because I'm the host. Yes, I can.
Sammy Davis Jr.
All right. Keep track of your scores. Decoded. If neither of you have an idea, you can say no.
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 Jay-Z.
Oh.
Coal miner's daughter.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Sissy Spacek?
She's the actor.
I know. I was trying to see it. Like maybe she has an album. I don't know.
Loretta Lynn.
Oh, that makes sense. That's a much. I haven't seen that movie. That's a good answer though.
Blues all around me. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, besides not getting the point.
Ray Charles.
No, B.B. King.
I should have just said that.
That would have been a good random guess.
Mm-hmm.
Beneath the Underdog. Stuart thinks he knows.
Ding ding ding. Rocky 2.
Don't you dare.
No,
This is...
take this seriously, Chris.
The crazy jazz bass player, and his name is
Wooten.
What? No,
Yeah.
it's
Do
Oh,
you want a clue?
Jacob Pastorius.
Incubus. That's my clue. Incubus. Incubus album.
Science.
What's Incubus's first album?
Oh, Charles Mingus.
There we go. Does that count? I kind of gave it.
No, I got
don't
it.
care.
I got it. I knew it. I knew
No, it
it. I
counts.
knew it. I knew it.
All right. Waging Heavy Peace.
Nope.
Neil Young. There are three more. The Dirt. Confessions of the World's Most Notorious Rock Band.
Kiss?
No.
AC/DC.
No. Motley Crue.
Ooh, Notorious.
Scar Tissue.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh.
No.
Anthony Kiedis. Flea.
It's Anthony. I don't think you get it because you guessed 3 times.
What's his third? It'd be his third.
You said no
third
penalty
point.
for wrong answers.
You said no
I did
penalty.
say that, but I
no
meant
point. Yeah, no.
I meant
You're wrong.
yeah,
Rules
you got
changed
it.
just now.
Yeah, you got it. All right.
We're figuring this
There's
out.
one more
as we go
left.
along.
Chris has 1, Stuart has 2, 3. Oh. This exciting ending. A Natural Woman, a memoir.
Al Pacino.
No, A Natural Woman, a memoir.
I'm gonna say
Carly Simon.
No.
the other one.
Yep.
Nope.
Carol King.
Carol King.
Carol King. All right, that ended.
I win with 6 points.
Okay.
I have 1 still.
This is what we're gonna do real quick. We have a few minutes. This might be a horrible idea, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Oh, is this a cliffhanger?
Yes. I am going to I'm gonna give.
It's rules time, so Stuart's
We're
on
gonna
the spot
come.
again.
Okay, we're coming up with a movie together. Okay, make up a movie. This is the thing. Privately to yourself on your piece of papers, you can write down. Each can come up with a character name and one thing about that character. Anything at all about that character. Make it up. You're making up.
Yeah.
Chris, you're gonna come up with place and time the movie takes place in.
So I'm not doing a character. I'm just
you're doing character also.
Oh,
You're doing a
okay.
character. Then Chris, also you're doing where and when the movie takes place.
Okay.
Stuart, you're coming up with the movie genre and some conflict.
So we need a character, a genre. I need a character with some traits, a genre.
Yeah,
and a
one
conflict.
trait is all you need. Yep. Chris, you need a character with something about them, and then place and time. Then next time, what I'm going to do is I am going to come up with a character, and then next I'm going to write a short movie with these, and then next time you're on, we're going to do a live read. And you guys have never, before you guys ever read it, we'll each be a character.
Okay, I almost got this.
All right?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Now, here's the thing. Well, should you guys not know what the other person did, then have to try to guess? No, that's dumb because you'll know the name. I'll read these in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys have like a minute.
I'm almost there.
All right, cool. Just so everyone knows, they had no preparation time for this.
Correct.
I
also can't read my own handwriting, and
That's
I
okay.
can't think.
Real quick, I'll as you guys doing that, I'll kind of say the goodbyes a little bit. So you've been listening to Let's Make a List on KPCA LP, Petaluma's community access radio station. You can find us online at kpca.fm. If you have any questions or comments for the station or anyone, email us at kpca. Oh, that's not right. KPCA at pca.tv. You can tweet us at Phil and Ariel. It's the same Twitter username profile handle that we use for Phil and Ariel's mixtape, which is on Thursdays at 4:30, by the way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say for that. So we'll end it in a second once they have everything done.
I can say things. This is terrible news.
I've got it.
All right. Go ahead, Chris.
Sarah Saturday is a liar.
Sarah Saturday is the name, and she is a liar.
Yes, that's true. It takes place 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now?
Yes. On the moon.
On the moon. All right, Stuart.
All right. Another character's name is Damon Albarn.
Okay.
And he has a lisp and he collects bees.
Okay.
And the genre of this movie is porn. And the conflict is Damon wants to change his name, but he can't figure out how.
Okay, that's good. I don't know if I can.
You're going to have to. You made the rules.
Find a way to make family-friendly porn.
Yes.
All right. That took a turn. So yeah, thank you guys very much for being on the show.
You.
That was fun. So yeah, we've had Chris.
Hi.
And we've had Stu.
Goodbye.
I noticed I messed up right away.
And I'm Phil, and be back again next week with different people. All right. Bye-bye.